Cancer, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Cancer, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have a fourth house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here, leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless, y'all. So whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align your best life. Tapping in to my Cancerian collective energy, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck today, along with this Wild Mystic Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. Something coming through about, well, there's this Aries energy. Aries season is how I heard it when it came out. I feel like I see action. I see movement. I see, this almost feels like my Cancers have been going through a shift that is not only helping them connect to their higher self on a deeper level, to the divine, but it's also helping my Cancers connect with, it feels like soul tribe, soul family, soulmates, platonic and romantic. It feels like there's been this internal spark that has been ignited for my Cancers, and it's like you're taking this spark and you're moving into the next chapter, and you're gonna make it beautiful. Some of my Cancers are going through relationship turbulence. I'm seeing romantic for some of you, but also maybe for like just with family and friends and people close to you. I'm seeing some turbulence come through for some of you that again is bringing you closer to the sacred, to your own inner divinity, to your connection with the divine. For some of you, I'm seeing, and this is not for everyone, it's coming through in many different ways, but some of you are dealing with like a shady person, and it's really helping you learn to connect with your intuition on a much deeper level. Spirit wants you to know that they got you, that you are protected, that you are being guided. And we're just going to say like through this portal. And there's also a message from Spirit not to let any turbulence consume you, not to let anything kind of pull you down into a funk or anything like that. Some of my Cancers may be getting messages in their dreams at this time. And some of you may even be having some sleepless nights or sleep schedule a little messed up. The Nocturnes card is all about dreams. Maybe some of you are doing dream work, astral travel, lucid dreaming, things like that. What I'm seeing though ultimately here for Cancer is a huge shift in energy, and it feels like we're moving into kind of a new energy, a new space. Bottom of the Wild Mystic, we do have this Sacred, and this is just giving me the feeling that there's a lot being shed, and it's like all I see kind of being left is this divine light that you are. So take that how it resonates. It feels, just simply put, like my Cancers are getting more in touch with themselves and with their connection to the divine. So I'm going to pray real quick. Beautiful. Yeah, this feels like a spiritual level up here, Cancer. I'm going to pray real quick, then we'll dive into this message. Feel free to join me. Holy, divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Cancerian brothers and sisters, for the Cancer collective, for their highest good. Anything Cancer needs to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help my Cancers align with them, with their highest selves, their highest timelines, with their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Cancer align with divine will will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Ashe. Yeah, it looks like you guys are kind of closing the door on a chapter. And again, it's coming through in a lot of different ways, but I feel like you're leaving the old behind here, Cancer, and you're aligning with something brand new. What's the theme of Cancer's message today, please, Spirit? What's the theme? Thank you. I'm seeing this deeper level of understanding. You guys, whoever I'm connecting to is really, really, it feels like you're plugged in right now, plugged directly into the divine. You're coming through as the high priestess with the king of swords. So I feel like my Cancerian family is gaining a lot of clarity and understanding and integrating a lot of wisdom at this time, moving from this very intuitive space. And you've probably heard me say it before, Cancer, you're probably one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac, very much in your psychic energy right now. Probably a lot of you discovering how truly psychic, maybe even telepathic in some cases, you really are. But you're moving from this space. You're making the decisions from that space of, this is good for me, this is not good for me, I'm cutting this person off, or I'm closing the door here and I'm doing what's best for me. So let's see what we have at the heart of the situation for Cancer. Yes, some of you are definitely going through some relationship stuff. It's like some of you are being set free, and I'm getting with this Capricorn energy coming through, you know, Pluto moving through Capricorn was kind of opposing if you're a Cancer sun, opposing your sun sign, or if you're a Cancer rising or moon, whatever placement, that opposite Capricorn energy with Pluto moving through Capricorn was opposing your sign. And so it feels like as Pluto inches closer and closer to Aquarius, there's a lot of clearing happening here for you, as Pluto will no longer be opposing, you know, your main energies in your chart here. So it feels like a lot of you are kind of moving out of this relationship and moving into building your own life, moving into something that is stable and solid for you. Building your own life, right? Building your legacy. Manifestations coming to fruition here. What is the challenge for Cancer, please, Spirit? It's a challenge. This shift. Yes, for some of you it's a marriage. For some of you it is a family dynamic. You're dealing with some toxicity here, and you're not even. I hear Cancer say, "I'm not dealing with it." I see you moving away from it with the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups. It's like anybody that's lying, cheating, stealing, anybody that is gaslighting you, anybody that is trying to be slick. It's like you're getting away from it. So we're talking about this shift, right? There it is, and it's coming through in your challenge with the Wheel of Fortune. But let's dig a little deeper. This is the energy of Jupiter, right? Which has to do with expansion. So with this Jupiterian energy coming through in the challenge of your message today, it's like whatever you're going through, whether this is family, whether this is marriage or a romantic relationship, it is helping you to expand and to cultivate this deeper connection with the divine. So I feel like this is kind of a very important, we'll say, happening for you along your spiritual journey, because I feel like this is a huge level up for you. It's almost feeling like you're taking your power back here, Cancer, in some capacity. So let's dive a little deeper into this energy. This is stemming from Spirit. Just ending out a cycle and it being a new chapter for you, where you really can manifest something, where you really are doing the work on yourself, where you really are leveling up. And Cancer, you're building something that is going to, again, be solid, something that's very grounded, something that is very abundant. For some of you, this is feeling like a very good omen, this energy, when it comes to finances. So for those of you that have been struggling financially, I see you kind of taking your power back in that area as well. Coming through as the Hermit, as kind of the root cause of the challenging energies that some of you may be going through right now. Number 9 of the tarot, it represents reaching the end of a cycle, reaching the top of a mountain. So now you're up at the top of this mountain. You can see the path that you've taken to get to where you're at right now, and you're overlooking that. You are coming into this deeper level of understanding. You're moving from this higher state of consciousness, and now you can see over the horizon. It's like, what do I want to create? What am I moving toward next, right? You're taking everything that you've learned through everything you've been through, and you're letting that shine. You're letting that be your guiding light. Some of you may even be kind of like this beacon of light to others around you because of the way that you are navigating these trials and tribulations. So let's look into, some of you may even be teaching something or some type of messenger, that Mercury energy that was wanting to come through. You're voicing your story or something. Maybe somebody's even like writing a book, or you have written a book. Let's see what we have incoming for Cancer. Bunch of Mercury energy again. But I'll say that just generally speaking, this is forward movement. No more blockages, no more hesitation, no more indecision. It's like we're moving forward. I see my Cancers taking action. Some of you, I do see you taking classes or getting certifications or doing research or whatever this may be, to kind of add value to yourself. And whatever it is you're creating. You're coming through in this incoming energy as the Magician, though. So this does feel like moving from this place of integrated wisdom and higher consciousness, where you're taking all of that and you're aiming that energy at whatever it is you're creating here. And I know it's going to be different for all of my Cancers, but we have Gemini out here, we have Virgo, we have Capricorn, we have Pisces, Jupiter. What else is incoming for Cancer? I feel like this is where you're going for it. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Some of you are moving into new relationships. For some of you, somebody from the past is coming back, or for others, this may be this devil energy trying to come back with some type of apology, or this family member or friend coming in to make some type of offer. What does Cancer got going on here, Spirit? And I feel like you're moving away from anything that's not serving you. As soon as I say that, I flip over the Six of Swords. So you're definitely being guided intuitively. Your angels and guides are helping you to turn this lead into gold, helping you to take these hardships, these trials, these tribulations, and turn them into something that's going to work for you. There's a prominent relationship coming through in this reading, or maybe that's just what some of my Cancer family is manifesting. This Ten of Cups energy, this happy home, this fulfillment, this stable relationship. For some of you, you have this new offer coming in your incoming energy that is going to be this stable relationship, this very grounded relationship, and you're being led directly into that. But I feel like all of my Cancers, regardless, are being led away from these toxic people, these shady people, this BS, into something much better. I'm hearing Cancer has learned so much through this. Let's grab some advice. So first card to come through and fall out is the World. Nine of Wands on the bottom. Wounded Warrior. Keep going. You're closer than you think to moving through this portal. What is the advice for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. This is all about moving in a new direction. This is about closing off these karmic cycles and freeing up space for your blessings. It really is. You guys got Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So we have these blessings pouring in. This is in your advice. It's like making this decision to take this new offer or to move in this new direction, to close the doors on these karmic cycles, is going to bring a lot of balance, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness into your reality. And I think overall with the Four of Swords, Cancer spirits, really just like take care of yourself. You've been through a lot. The Four of Swords comes right after the Three of Swords, which is that initial hurt, right? that heartbreak, that trauma. This is where we are putting ourselves back together. We are loving ourselves. We're making sure we're getting enough sleep. We're making sure we're slowing down internally and externally, so that way we can hear spirit come through us. And with that said, I feel like that's the place that you're moving into, where you are just being intuitively guided right to these blessings and this Six of Wands, this victory. So with the Nine of Pentacles coming through in your advice, Cancer, and you did have the Eight of Pentacles out here as well, it's like staying focused on you and what you're building, and this level up and adding value to yourself is going to pay off in a big way. So it's really kind of a message of stay focused on your win, stay focused on your, health, your abundance, stay focused on you, and taking this new opportunity to create a new world. You did have the Ace of Wands out here as well. So with the Ace of Wands in your incoming energy, I see you taking this action. In your advice with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, this is like continuing. Take this opportunity if it clicks, if it feels right? If you are being intuitively guided there and it feels good, and you have no ifs, ands, or buts or doubt coming up because of your intuition or anything. This is really about going for that, following your heart, following your intuition at this time. So I feel like Cancer's closing a major soul cycle here. Yep. Cutting yourself free from the past, and it's like starting new, moving in a new direction. This is a huge spiritual level up. All these wands out here, I see so much spiritual growth and the cultivation of such a deep connection with, we'll just say, the unseen. It's like you're putting yourself in a position of wish fulfillment because you really have did the work and got in touch with yourself here, Cancer. You've released the past, you've healed, everything has come full circle, come to fruition, and the slate is clean now. So it's like you got nothing else to do but to move toward these blessings. So beautiful energy. Let's grab an oracle card or two. 1919. Some of y'all may be seeing ones, some of y'all seeing nines. Hermit out here, and all these aces, beginnings and endings. What's the message for Cancer, please, Spirit? Resourcefulness. What's the message for Cancer? Rest and renewal, just like the Four of Swords here, Cancer. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So I know you've been patient, and I know you've been persevering. This is where things really do start moving. That was the very first message that I got for you. And with this ram, this is the movement, this is action. And also there may be some significance about Aries season or Aries. You may have prominent Aries placements in your chart. Let's read this Garden of Venus card, number 25, which is a 7. Then we have 15, which is a 6. So 6s and 7s coming through as well. When the Garden of Venus appears, you're invited, actually summoned, to return to the pleasure garden of love. It is time to leave the field of battle. Put your sword away. There is nothing you need to defend anymore. Step through the gate into the garden of earthly delights. Bask in the joy of the wish-fulfilling trees and the scent of the healing flowers. You have returned home. You're weary, and it's time to rest deeply and be renewed. Go into this sacred garden alone, as there is no need for another to be present to experience its pleasures. Really, stop looking for the other. Enter by yourself. Allow your senses to intoxicate you. Leave all thought behind you. Lose your analytical mind and return to your body, to the moment. In the Garden of Venus, there's a still pond that shows you your reflection when you stoop down to drink. Who is that staring back at you? Look at what you've become. Rinse your face with these healing waters and practice deep acceptance. Love who you have turned into with all of your imperfections and blemishes. The goddess Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all of your flawed beauty. Do not become caught in her spell. After a quick glance, take the mirror with you and return to the battlefield that you may reveal to others who they are becoming. Then you will no longer have a use for your sword. So, kind of confirming what I was feeling, where it's like you've been through so much here. And what I saw when this hermit flipped out was you making it to the top of this mountain, and to look at you're sitting up there just glowing. So it's like you're becoming this lighthouse, this beacon of guidance for others who are wandering through the same wilderness, who are in the dark as well, who are going through these dark places, these dark times, these muddy waters. So some of you are really taking what you've been through and, in true, alchemist fashion, turning that into something that's going to help you build your legacy. So let's read this Dust Devil as well. Moving out of stagnation, embrace the chaos, trust in the process. The presence of the Dust Devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in the mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects to you now. The winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course where you assume the world's coming at or happening to you, and the winds that churn inside you, with the Dust Devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how we shift. Trust this process. The Dust Devil knows what you need when you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. So let's grab one of these Moonology cards, and we'll grab a message from Ma as well from this Kali Oracle. The cards we just read, the deck we just read from, is called the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And of course, the Light Seers Tarot is the tarot deck we used today. What's the message for Cancer, please, Spirit? Thank you, Cancer, for showing up, showing love. Expect powerful change. And there we are with Aries again, you guys. So there's a huge emphasis. Ace of Wands, this Ram card, Aries energy. This is new moon in Aries, so action, right? It's time for action. Expect powerful change. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Let's read this new moon in Aries. Let's see. The flame is lit. You guys, look at this. Spirit coming through for my Cancers today. These are the first two cards that came out today in your reading. This Ram and this Flame. It says, the flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're right. You're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there's something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. The very next card that you got was the Nocturnes card, which is all about dreams. Wild. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you are on the way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution: do not go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge toward your goals. You will create much better karma for yourself. The Attune to the Moon for this card says, do not even think about giving up. Additional meanings for this card: do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan, and or a new male is coming into your life, which I feel like all of the above kind of coming through in this energy as well. Another emphasis on self-care and the fact that you are truly aligning to this beautiful, what feels like wish fulfillment. Cancer, let's grab a message from Ma. Ma, what's the message for Cancer? Thank you. We have Kali Yantra. Some of you may want to work with the Kali Yantra. You can search that up on Google, meditate on that symbol there. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You're crossing a crucial spiritual threshold, so stay focused, let distractions fall away, and continue to commit yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. And we have Devi Makali. No matter what you've done, no matter how many mistakes you've made, Kali is here for you always. Yours is the safety and sanctuary of her divine love. She's your soft place to fall and your kindest and most enthusiastic advocate. Let her shift your experience from endless tasks and ever greater expectations into sweet relief and comforting connection. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message here today. Cancer, this feels like a big one. It really does feel like you're crossing this threshold at this time and moving into this. Literally, it feels like a new world. And with the World card, I wouldn't be surprised if by this time next year, or even within the next 6 months, even by Aries season, your life looks and feels so much different for the better in a good way than it does right now. So it's almost like you're leaving this storm behind. It's the ass end of it. So let's go. Before we tap out fully, Cancer, we're going to take a second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our imagination, our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. Picture it as white or gold light filling up your body, filling up your energetic body, your aura. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we can. As we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any doubt, any anger, any sadness, any blockages, any lower frequencies, whatever they may be. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray, smoke or static, leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that into this light. So first things first, take a deep, full breath out, clear your lungs fully, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Cancer gang, I love and appreciate y'all so much. I hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits. Hope you have a blessed rest of your day, and I will see you beautiful beings on the next reading.